Hey everyone! This is a quick video to demonstrate how to do an invisible finish off as compared to a normal finish off, which is used when you're crocheting in continuous rounds. You'd use this method because you want to eliminate this little bump, which happens at the end of your last continuous round and has this little step, which is not completely smooth. So to begin this method, you just want to cut off your working yarn, with leaving about maybe a foot or 6 inches of tail. And you can see here that my yarn that I'm using is doubled up, so if you just have one loop and one strand of yarn, that's perfectly normal. So once you've cut the working yarn, you're just going to pull the working end of the yarn through the loop, just like normal. And then you're going to thread the working end of the yarn, or the old working end of the yarn, through a tapestry needle. I have this giant one here because I'm using super bulky yarn. So once we've threaded the yarn through a tapestry needle, identify the second single crochet or stitch from the last stitch in your round. So this is my last stitch. This is the first stitch closest to my last stitch, and then this is the second stitch to my last stitch. So I'm gonna use this one. So I'm going to use my tapestry needle and go through the, go under the V and pull the end through. And then I am going to go under the back loop of the last stitch in my continuous round with my tapestry needle. And once you do that, you'll notice that you've just created what looks like a single crochet stitch, or just the top of a stitch. And now that little step or the little bump in your final round is much less noticeable, and that is why it's called an invisible finish off, because it doesn't look very obvious.